whipping a new machine. And I got me a cool nurse thing. She went to had to tell her little baby, I'm proud of you. Flood your bank account with all the salary and it's making this lettuce and relish too. In case I see you, she said, tell me how you flexing, but you never rah. I got all your friends out, it's really cool. And I can tell you all time. Wake up, baby, wake up, don't sleep on me. Even though my cake up, I got cadence and real nice tea. I want you. I get ferocious, cause you know I'm proud of you. Yeah. Hey, proud of you. Proud of you, proud of you, proud of you. Hey, proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. You, yeah. Say, you, proud of you. Hey, She put the Energizer batteries in my back. Don't understand how I feed you like. Tell me to feed them like. Pray for me even though I don't deserve it. We don't fight to get the post in our business. Teaching each other to have a discussion. Wow, I'm so proud.
So El Paso will get the first possession. Outside for Jordan. No good on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. In the corner, it's Robinson. James trying to free himself up. Robinson misses.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Drills it from outside.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Pass to Sabonis. And another miss by El Paso. The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's James. Outside for Jordan. Robinson for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside for Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to James.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Let's look at that feed.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's LeBron. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from the wing. And it's Davis with the ball for Chicago. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Three-pointer. Jordan's shot is off. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on him at all times.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now here's James. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Leonard from three. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Here's Jordan. Inside. It's deflected. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .104 left in the first quarter of the game. And a deep three from James. El Paso grabs the miss. Back to Anthony. Unloads. They get a hand on it.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron with another miss.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Here's James. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Leonard, that's for two.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. El Paso leads by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from El Paso, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And Chicago has possession, trailing by 2. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
It's Robinson high post. And the dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Pass to Porzingis. Some nice ball movement here by El Paso. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Now here is Carter. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Outside, Porzingis. And another miss by El Paso.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
The drive by Wade. Outside for Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Here's Wade. After the basket by El Paso on the other end.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And Davis puts it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Carter up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count that one.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
And it's Wade with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 1. A second chance effort. The 19-foot. Is on the money. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. The insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Three-pointer, Wade. The long-distance 3 is buried. Wade's got 8 points.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
McGrady left side. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now here's Porzingis. Back to Johnson. In low. And El Paso tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
From deep three-point range. Wade feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
Down low. It's stolen by Davis. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got his second bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Carter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. El Paso on top. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bosch misses. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I admire how quickly Jordan gets to the rim. I mean, excellent at slashing to the basket with a lot of force, too.
Pass to Olajuwon. And it's off from three-point range. El Paso leading by 3. And taken away by Johnson. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Sabonis grabs the board.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
All sorts of time. Jump shot is good. And Chicago leads by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day 1.
Kicks it out to Johnson. 3 on the clock. Another miss by Johnson. Anthony can't hit. Chicago trails by 3. Johnson down low. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Roy. Just his first attempt. And there it is for him.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Jordan outside.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And here is Johnson. 6 points for him. Pass to Roy. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now just a 1-point El Paso lead. The kick out to LeBron. .32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the dunk by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Pass to Olajuwon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Olajuwon drops them both.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Olajuwon's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. El Paso leads by just 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Timeout called El Paso.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Back to Johnson. And stolen by James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
Out to Bird. 3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot. And El Paso leads by 2.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
James throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
Out to Carter. Lets the 3 fly.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
James outside. From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Chicago.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Back to Carter. Pass to Johnson. Carter on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by El Paso. 4 on the shot clock. And El Paso, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Davis missing. Here's Chicago. James way outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
It is a given. Jordan loves delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
It's stolen by Davis. It's LeBron with the drive. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
All alone. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Pass to Davis. Will it go? That's in there. Carter with the assist. And it's 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
On the wing, Burke. But 3. That one's not going to go. Chicago leading by 8. Outside Jordan. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And Robinson throws it down.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Lets it fly. Again, Chicago.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Leonard with the steal. Here's Jordan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win.
Thank a God that I switch gears. I'm from another light year, I'm a Martian. 1/3 of a human, just partial. I'm the sergeant, the captain, the marshal. Too fast, everything in slow motion. I get the cash and my money keep grossing. Suicide doors on the coupe when they open. They didn't believe in me. To the stats, #1, you see. I bet my haters can't breathe. Don't even compare to me. Street, yeah, we rare, unique. Sounding like the snare in the beat. I'm from the A, I love you. Where I'm from, cash don't lease. Where I'm from, on the backseat. Where I'm from, a lot of bombs and they sleeping on the street. Yeah, that's at home. Go back to your family when you miss. My dog dead and gone. I can hear his voice telling me don't go alone. Yeah, the money can't fix that. Had to wrench that. I try my hardest not to look back. Not too long ago, I would've took that. Give me that. If my had to fall cause of one rap. Yeah, ain't no coming back. How I made it at the jungle, yeah, without a scratch. Where I'm at, where I go, how did I get here? Walk around with. I'm from the south, had to go grill. Remember doing shows in Mobile. Go against me in this. You never see the sunrise. I turned 5, I got baptized. We were living up in College Park. Midnight, heard the playing football at Far Park. Christian Park, where your mama get the fine. The story of my life. Way before I ever wrote a rhyme. Have you ever looking at my kids through the blinds? Confinement mind. How you feeling when you face a dime? The truth be told, I'm supposed to be locked up in the mind of an old white man, hit a black man's soul.
Baptized at First Baptist Church, the pastor name was Reverend Johnson. Chastised his shirt, he matched his shoes, but had the front, it never bothered him. Heard his pride, but he swallowed it. Dirt is all that he spotted it, and the dirty south of had observers, but you never heard a peep out of them. There ain't enough numerals to keep count of them. Whoa. Look, I'm just setting the scene. Back when I stared at the phone as I'm letting it ring. Another collector, they leave us a message. My mama in deficit must intervene. I bust out the scenes. I'm getting too big for these bridges now. I invest in a dream. I'm destined for green. And I think about them.
Where I'm at, where I go, how did I get here? Walk around with. I'm from the south, had to go grill. Remember doing shows in Mobile. Go against me in this. Waking up and see the sunrise. I turned 5, I got baptized. We were living up in College Park. Midnight, heard the playing football at Far Park. Christian Park, where your mama get the fine. The story of my life. Way before I ever wrote a rhyme. Have you ever looking at my kids through the blinds? Confinement mind. How you feeling when you face a dime? The truth be told, I'm supposed to be locked up in the mind of an old white man, hit a black man's soul.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now here's James. Pass to Robinson. Uncovered. Connects. The jumper drops.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed. Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes.
What a jam!
Are you kidding me? Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside Gasol. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Francis. Back to Gasol. From deep three-point range. Here's Chicago. James with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Nobody near Leonard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Stevenson drives in. Robinson with the block. Outside Leonard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Davis gets a wide open look. And it's Chicago to start out. Now here's James. Inside. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Now here's James. Launches a three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, pick your poison if you're a defender against LeBron. That three-point shot, just another way he's going to put it to you.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Right wing, Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
And stolen by Nash. Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now, here's Nash. Kemp can't hit.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
On the clock. Westbrook with the steal. Pass to Kobe. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And stolen by James. Pushing it up. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
There's Nash with the three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Chicago leading. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now here's Nash. He's still scoreless so far in this one. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. From deep, James. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Nash. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And now the first timeout called here for Albuquerque.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's James. Another miss by James. Albuquerque trails by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Back to Nash. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That shot off.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's LeBron. No good.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now Jordan following the miss by Nash from deep. Over Stoudemire. Offensive rebound. Robinson. Nobody near Leonard. Outside Jordan. From deep three-point range. A three ball. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Here's Westbrook. Robinson with the block. And here is Jordan. Over Kemp. Outside for Jordan. Second shot opportunity.
No hay más pitcher, da igual quien me fiche, los coaches me van a admirar. Después de jugar me echaré un free de rap con Lillard. Soy el pilar de mi equipo, como la Dipo. Me juego el tipo desde chico, pronto seré un mito. Con el físico de Griffin, la técnica de Kyle Korver. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Es el lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Es el lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. De imitar a mis ídolos, hacerlo. Aún no conozco el abucheo tras el árbol. Veo el trofeo y solo deseo tenerlo. Donde haya un balón cerca vais a verlo y a creerlo. Conservo la furia de un warrior, la fuerza de un bull. La energía del rookie, la calma del old school. Muchos vienen y hablan cool, pero les tiembla la mano. Son carne de sáctina full, se les hace pequeño el aro. Subestima al veterano y te hará polvo como Chris Paul. No dejo salir del asombro. A esos fans les doy más hasta que pierden el control. Sé que no vivo en Phoenix, pero toco el sol. A veces frío, soy Kawhi Leonard mirándote serio. A veces ardo, soy Draymond Green, emoción y nervio. Sin más misterio que ser yo en este deporte. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre.
Gang. Whoa, kidding. First, I ain't taking no chances. I used to drink just to drive in the fade away, Danny fan. In the bathroom, phone, yeah, I drive the fast. I love my new shit. I like my last one. They shaking, I just might. Since young, we been had them. I got that can't handle that. Hit the kitchen, just get my fist like I go surf like a China. You got nerve like I like a pharmacy.
And it's Chicago to start out. Now LeBron. From deep three-point range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Anthony with the ball for Detroit. Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here is McGrady. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. James with it. Outside for Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to James.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Leonard with the steal. There's the three. Rebound, Detroit. Here's McGrady. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought...
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Unreal. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Here's Johnson. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
James fires from way outside. And the rejection by Giannis.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Robinson. James with it. Now McGrady defending. Reverses. James misses. Detroit trails by 7. Johnson goes in.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
James fires from way outside. No good. Shaq with some nice D.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's McGrady. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Outside for Robinson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. McGrady right side. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
James. And the dunk by James.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Now here's James, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Outside for Jordan. In the corner, it's Robinson. It's stolen by Davis. And here's Rose outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oh, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Now here is Davis. And here is Butler. Fires the three. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Chicago.
Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Head to toe, it get expensive. Cartier lens for my vision. I see you fake pretending. You burnt, you ran out of minutes. You burnt. Come running. President of the baby. They salute the kid like lieutenant. Salute. Rockets that I can't even spell. Louis my shell, new money trail. My F offended your F is for like a soldier. Motor sound like it's a polar. Ice on the choker. She look older, she shake it like she came from the nose. He a dog, I lay paw. I ain't fighting it all. No, I just tear down them all. I buy it all. I want it all. But on you like a star. We the youngest involved. Lost my voice, need a haul. Don't get no right at the picture. Pop little bit for the bomb. Cropping you right at the picture. Hardbally can't get my number. I cover him as soon as he pitch it. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Don't get no right at the picture. Pop little bit for the bomb. I'm cropping you right at the picture. Hardbally can't get my number. I cover as soon as he pitch it. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Can't wait for a minute, impatient, go get it. I need it, my fingers is itching. Vacation I'm living, got so many Benjamins, they think I'm getting it printed. I came with them you did. This still living in crib. You can't even come for the kid. Littleton walking, you just want some money. I'm in that ghost, you can say the whip 100. I walk in your and I do what I want. Just spend on like 30. I got enough bread to feed you little birdies. Bought up Diamond District. I'm up in New York, my Millie Rock sturdy. Speaking out facts. To the max. I used to jug in them X. Now I'm barefooted, relax. I'm eating spaghetti and catfish. Pull up in that sport back to back. Looking like had a rat. Clip throwing that cat a right at the picture. Pop little bit for the bomb. Cropping you right at the picture. Hardbally can't get my number. I cover him as soon as he pitch it. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Don't get no right at the picture. Pop little bit for the bomb. I'm cropping you right at the picture. Hardbally can't get my number. I cover as soon as he pitch it. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you.
Take it to 10.
And it's Chicago to start out. LeBron outside. From past the arc. No good that time. And Oakland the other way now. Now here's Wade. It's Roy on the wing. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let some.
Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation.
And the vertical of Wade still remarkable. A high-flying two-guard who loves sending it home.
Outside Jordan. That's tipped. Now Wade. Oh, and the jam by Wade. What a play.
Woo, that was something special. D-Wade digging deep in his bag of tricks.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's the three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. That's 7 points for Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade has been working to improve that three-point shot. He knows that's a key to aging gracefully.
And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. A two-time Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard last season averaged 27 points a game. That's what you call a two-way player.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And a career high in scoring last season for the great Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, he maintained his elite efficiency. Kawhi Leonard's growth as a scorer has been remarkable over the course of his career.
From deep three-point range, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Shot clock at 6. And here we go again. Oakland on the break. Oh, Leonard in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Here's LeBron. And that one drops. LeBron's got 7 points. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Count that one.
Well, this is where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Here's Wade. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Oakland, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
And Wade drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
James fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. 12 points for him.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Outside Roy. No one near him. And the jumper is good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And a wide open look for James. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And then Wade slams it in.
Wade making the defenders look like they're underwater when he drives it.
LeBron with it. He's got 15. Outside Jordan. Back to James. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. No good on the free throw.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
We're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Oakland on top. They're up by 8. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Oakland's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And the dunk by James.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Oakland leading by 8. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Oakland making a switch here. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And here is Johnson. Allen outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for Oakland. And it's Johnson penetrating. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play. Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Lock at 6. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Business-like focus. AD presents a big target on the roll. Bucket.
Stolen by Magic. Right side, Jordan. Over Allen. No good from Jordan.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find
you. 1:41 left in the first half. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
.106 left in the first half of the game. The three from Johnson. And no good that time. And Oakland the other way now. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And Giannis throws it down.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And both free throws good for Giannis.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Allen. Hits the three-point bomb. Allen's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Oakland.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And that does it for the first. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oakland leading by 12. Pass to Giannis. Kicks it out to Johnson. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Oakland. And a new group getting ready for Oakland. So it's Oakland now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Jefferson. Here's McGrady. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside? You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
From deep three-point range, Bosh grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
Feeling that one all the way. Leonard lethal in the catch-and-shoot game.
Johnson can't get it to go.
But only the first one.
Look at that.
Nice. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. It's stolen by McGrady. And now Oakland on the break. And Leonard gets it to go.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
That one drops for him.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
And it's Russell in the corner. Stolen by Bosh. Here's McGrady. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. McGrady's got his second bucket.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Jefferson, that's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And it's Bosh in the corner. Play with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And out of bounds as Oakland gains possession. .156 left in the third quarter. McGrady outside. And Oakland hits again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Johnson outside. Over Arenas. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And it's Leonard missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Oakland leading by 11. Takes it out to Leonard. That three off the mark. And here's Bosch bringing it up for Chicago. It's Roy on the wing. He's got 8. Pass to Bosch. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Misfires on the corner 3. To the middle. It's tipped. Now Jefferson. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside Russell. The 3. It's good from long range. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 9 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Outside Jefferson. From deep. And so it's Oakland. Their lead. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Chicago trails by 11. Here's LeBron. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 4. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Here's Jefferson. And finished off by Jefferson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. His point to them was that they've put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
And the rejection by James. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. Free throw no good for Giannis.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And that one is good. And that's 15 points for Dwayne Wade.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's James. And the dunk by James.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
And LeBron, hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The drive by James. Davis gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
AD has been working on his range because he wants to maximize his full potential.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Time called here. Oakland decides to talk it over. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Wade outside. Launches a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside Jordan. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him. And Oakland the other way now. And here we go. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
James fires from way outside. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points now in the quarter. Pass to Robinson. Wide open look. Nice touch on the bank shot.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Here's Davis. From deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And a wide open look for Jordan. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Shooting for Oakland, Dwayne Wade. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from Wade. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, Jordan. Oakland grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A three from Leonard. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Mistake by the defender, fouling a very good free throw shooter in Kawhi.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 8. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 7. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Inside. Robinson misses.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron, has been here before plenty of times.
It's a hand on it. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
They get it back. Back to Jordan. Leonard looking around. Fires for 3, and that falls.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing.
So it's Oakland picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost.
Whatever keeps your boat afloat or ship sinking, from loose lips of side women stepping out of position, breaking out of a parallelogram, shaping a prism. Stop signs never stop die. Let's be realistic. I've been trying to get in touch with my senses and be better to my sisters, but think that you feminine when you sensitive. My homegirl rapping, she feminist. Hold it down for the women, I call her feminine. Tell them how you really feel. Been around, we gas it. Girl, you perfect without that makeup or the plastic surgery. I'ma tell you how it is, like Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, for life, baby, I'm dressed for the baby girl, I'm your soldier. But tripping like this back and forth, wonder who gon' hold you. Who's gon' everybody needs somebody to hold them down. Everybody needs somebody to hold them down.
Now with that, what is that on your wrist there? That a Rolex?
Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to. We all dealing with the same pain. My dogs don't come around if you can't hang. I'm everything that you lames ain't. A little change can't change me. 20 years with the same. 20 years, no off days, no days off. And I'm balling crazy with the hang time. Same time, way back before Maybachs. I swear I always had the same drive. Hubbard stuck off the bucks by the landslide. If you ain't fly, you on standby. I got something that you can't buy. My older brother called him right.
Oo, not so sure though itong si 4 hectares expandable to 15 na Fora Pampanga. Hindi na gano'n sa ito ba yung binigay ng isang kasama na kamitin natin, ano iba pa to? Hindi ko kasi nalagay sa ano. Okay, hindi mo pa nabit. Sige din. Kahit
And in Chicago to start out. And here is James. Pass to Leonard. Simmons pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart.
Angeles, bali dalawa ba yung Angeles, Mexico mo? Yung sinasabi mong boundary, ito yung 11 hectares. Angeles San Fernando. Okay. So Angeles San Fernando, i-edit ko na para sa list.
And then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Now here's Jordan after Ben Simmons' miss. Takes it out to Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 6 points.
This offense just looks so different when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor and when he's knocking down shots like this.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Both shots good from the stripe.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
And it's Russell in the corner. Stolen by Robinson. From deep, Jordan. James fires from way outside. Outside Jordan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Pass to Washington. Out to Russell. Five to shoot. Up top, Doncic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Outside Leonard. No one near James as he lets it go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Russell with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
A great floor awareness says that Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 6.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Outside for Davis. Nice shot from the wing.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Washington. Chicago grabs the miss.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And here is Antetokounmpo following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Here's Russell with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
And that one's good. Leonard.
already they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Here's Russell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. Back to Russell. His three-pointers off the mark. Chicago leading by 7. James fires from way outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Davis. And so it's Chicago.
I'm married to this guy. So I made my wife.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Outside Jordan. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. LeBron's shot is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, Doncic.
Yeah, locked down D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
Got that one up quick. And it's 13 points for LeBron.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Chicago. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And that one drops.
The in-between game showing off here by LeBron. Does his share of damage from the mid-range, and another one there. You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame.
Buzzer beater, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it. Everything is swish, everything is swish, everything is swish, everything is swish, everything is lakes. I'm still hitting jumpers with a hand up in my face. Like some roller blades, I got them on them skates. Ankle bully, made them drop just like, yeah, get up by my way. Step back, give me space, yeah. Pull up, catch your flames. I can switch from far away, yeah. I don't play no games, say no, this ain't no arcade. This ain't no, with some range, with that aim. No, it's easy money, Katie in the lane. Jumper is insane, make it sprain, make it rain. Everything is swish, 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 everything is swish.
I'm 11 minutes away, and I miss you all day.
And it's Chicago to start out. And here is James. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Well, there's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
And three from Jordan. Another three for Chicago.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Wasted no time on that one.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
And it's LeBron missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. 4-point game. Washington again turning it over.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Mitchell. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Davis. No good off the front iron. Greg, nowadays teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname.
Shaq misses.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Shot clock at 5. And here's James outside. Trains the three-pointer. LeBron's got 5.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Shaq. And again, Washington no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The long distance 3 is Bill. James has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Chicago. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
And they get it. And James pulls it down. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
From deep three-point range, another 3 for Chicago.
I know the defense wants to back off James, but if LeBron's on like that, maybe not the best plan.
And it's Davis missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Phillips goes in. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. From deep, James drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 23.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Doing it the same claim, shame. We put the fire to flame, igniting it. We hold the light in the game. Rain, go away. In my helmet lane with a throwaway. At Heaven's Gate, I got to pay. Cause you know idle times with a play. My flow by post, nice flow, ice cold 就像蛋糕的硬劲，太多的信心，逐渐变成你们爱豆的阴影。声音没放进去的，装了被逼的上去 to make a leap to find a way. Congratulations, please, Asia this. Every day, they talking about me, talking about music, super late. Baby, ace, diamond shining my days. 同样的问题 yes I did it for. 我的 emotion 快要控制不住自己的口气，手去疯狂叫我。下雨在台北要水面 ，James Harden 在 Houston。出入各种场合，他们都想排队添加我微信。Waiting for some 复刻规定，我 ranking 都不得亏量，不得水平。我的铺满不对铺满，对 do the dash time 足够闪耀力度和高。
My boy, my boy, my boy, don't love me like he promised. My boy, my boy, my boy, he ain't a man and sure is ain't honest. My boy's real
And it's Chicago to start out. And here is James. And the dunk by James.
Driving with that kind of speed and power, LeBron bulldozes his way through contact.
Indianapolis with the ball. James looking around. 13 feet away. 80 that time from Leonard. LeBron outside. It's Davis on the wing. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love this from Anthony Davis. His shot is so fluid. Great mechanics off the catch. Such a well-coordinated athlete.
Now here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And finished off by LeBron.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Indianapolis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he's good on the second.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing. James fires from way outside. And stolen by Yao. Outside Jordan. Over LeBron. Misses off the right iron. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's James. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Over Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Pass to Yao. Yao draws the double. And to Tecumbo. Here's James. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Now here's LeBron. And really deep through that time.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Indianapolis making some changes.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Jefferson. Howard trying to free himself up. Jefferson's shot is off. Here's LeBron. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds. Indianapolis able to retain possession here. Wade outside. There's the 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Leonard with the steal.
And that's only the first time this half. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Outside Bosch. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Now Johnson. The 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
A drive by Wade. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Moving it up. Here's Jordan. Chicago with a new 14. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. A second chance effort. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Down low. Stolen by Robinson. And a wide open look for Jordan. Goes back up. Johnson outside. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Now, here's Wade. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Johnson with it. Wade picks him up. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Now, here's Wade. Will it go? And then Wade slams it in.
When he goes at the rim, Wade is always looking to slam it home. He's been doing this for a long time.
Johnson goes in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And it's Wade with the ball for Indianapolis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wade still has some explosiveness left on the drive. Great job to draw the foul.
For Indianapolis, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And Wade drops them both. Chicago leading by 20. .152 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson down low. Fader on the way. Great positioning on the putback.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Wade makes it off the glass. Wade's got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now here's Bosch. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Outside Roy. From the arc. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
It's to Olajuwon. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Olajuwon's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer.
And so it's Chicago, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The drive by LeBron. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Coming off the pick, LeBron, great composure. Knows what he wants, and that's the score.
Wade for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
James in the post. Excellent D from Wade. Chicago leading by 21. And then Wade slams it in.
A fluid ball handler at the off-guard position. Wade can carve you up.
James has a 2-pointer. And Wade sends it back. James in the post. And LeBron throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Wade can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's James. And that one hits back iron. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside Jordan. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
From 10 feet out, Roy with the block. Wade with no one around. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Jordan inside. Over Roy. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Jordan's got 5 now.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Inside. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
You know, he's had a handful of seasons in the top 10 in assists. Wade is a gifted passer.
Outside Jordan. Shot from 16. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
And it's Olajuwon missing. Indianapolis with the ball. Here's Jordan. That one a little long.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
On the wing, Brandon Roy. And stolen by Jordan. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
For Indianapolis, they've been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-7 run. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Wade from outside. Rebounded by Howard.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Bosch can't hit. And it's Wade with the ball for Chicago. The kick out to Bosch. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Chicago. James with it. And the dunk by James.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
And Thomas, here we go. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Watch out, man.
Here's James. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
To the wing on the left. Fires it up. Thomas's shot is off. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Davis gets it to go.
Pretty much all of